Americans are still skeptical about buying homes, according to a recent survey. The study released today by housing market information provider Fannie Mae found that the foreclosure crisis has had a negative effect on public attitudes towards home ownership. 70% of the people interviewed see buying a home as a safe investment, down almost 15% from 2003. Over half blame homeowners and not mortgage lenders for the crisis.
Warmer weather brings more tourists. Visitors are now packing the National Mall to take in the sights. But one scenic part of the mall is getting a makeover soon. Sean Connolly has the story.
The reflecting pool stretching from the World War II Memorial to the Lincoln Memorial will be empty for up to 2 years. Officials say the pool is leaking water and settling unevenly. Some visitors say an empty pool would have affected their impression of the iconic landscape.
You know, it's something you see on TV and in pictures and stuff your whole life growing up, and someday you say you want to be here. That was something my son also mentioned about the water, just wanting to touch it, just to say that, you know, I actually put my hand in it.
But others understand the need to clean the murky water.
I think they need to do preservation like this to keep it for the future generations. Yeah, I don't think anyone minds having it out of shape for a year or two. Yeah, I'm glad they're doing it, actually.
The National Park Service plans to drain the pool and install a new water filtration system. The park will also build new paved pedestrian walkways along the side of the pool. The renovations start this fall, so visitors will still get to enjoy the pool through the summer tourism season. From Washington, Sean Connolly, District Wire News.
Taishan, DC's very own panda, may have taken off for his native land, China, but the National Zoo thinks a replacement may be on the way. But it won't be from China. Zulekha Hussain tells us more.
Mei Xiang, the female giant panda, may be pregnant, but it's a little complicated.
It can either be pregnant or what we know as a pseudo-pregnancy. So the hormones rise, the signs are all the same. She can be denning up, she can cradle some of her toys, she can show outward signs of being pregnant and not be.
Scientists have artificially inseminated the female panda 8 times, but it has resulted in only one cub, Taishan.
Now that Taishan has gone to China, the National Zoo would love nothing more than to have a new cub for us to love and share with the world.
Pandas usually mate during late winter to early spring, but the zoo's pandas went into heat earlier than that. If Mei Xiang is in fact pregnant, when can visitors expect a new arrival?
Keeping our fingers crossed for the beginning to the middle of May to hopefully have a new panda cub.
This is the 8th year that the zoo biologists here have been conducting this breeding program. What's interesting to note is that the panda's lease here with China will be expiring this year, and zoo biologists hope that the pandas will breed this year. From the National Zoo, this is Zulekha Hussain with District Wire News.
It's number 1 versus number 2 as the UConn Huskies take on the Stanford Cardinal tonight in the women's NCAA basketball tournament. UConn continues its pursuit of perfection. The Huskies are riding a 77-game winning streak. The UConn women are going for the 2nd consecutive title. Tip-off begins at 8:30 p.m. That's it for this edition of District Wire News.
Look for us online at districtwirenews.com. I'm Philippa Levenberg.
And I'm Carmen Castro. From everyone here at District Wire News, good night.